Hello and welcome to Mashable's Air Friday. I am culture reporter Tim Marson, and on Air Friday we air fry anything and everything in the name of deliciousness. And this week we are air frying omelet toast. Okay, so this week's recipe is kind of based on a TikTok from Travel Eat Repeat UK, went viral there, and it's basically a really simple toast where we're gonna have eggs and veggies. We're gonna cook the toast and some cheese, and it's gonna get all melty, and it's basically an omelet on top of a piece of bread. This is just a little bit of white onion, jalapeno, and tomato. You can use pretty much whatever you want. Here we have just a beaten egg. I'm gonna mix the egg in with the veggies, and then we're just gonna take a pinch of salt, do a little more, pinch of pepper, give it a little mix just with a fork just to whip everything together. We're gonna take the bread, we're gonna take a spoon, and we're gonna kind of create a well in the piece of bread. So the hope is you're kind of creating a little pool for your egg mixture to sit in and not get all over your air fryer. We're gonna take a piece of parchment paper and we're gonna wrap the inside of the air fryer. Now I'm doing this because it's what the TikTok I'm referencing does, and it might help kind of slow the cooking process on the bread, which usually burns after a fairly short amount of time. So we're gonna keep that strategy from the TikTok, and all we're doing is just laying some parchment down, so if any of that egg does spill out, no big deal, it's just gonna get on the parchment paper. So we have our welled bread here, and we're gonna do a little bit of surgery and get this egg mixture right into the well. So here we've got our bread with all the mixture inside. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna give it a little spray of cooking spray. You can do oil, whatever floats your boat. We're gonna put it in the air fryer for 7 minutes at 320 degrees. That's what the TikTok recipe says to do. And then after that, we're gonna give it a little flip, add some cheese, all that fun stuff. Okay, so our omelet toast has been cooking for 7 minutes at 320 degrees with the egg side facing up. Now what we're supposed to do, and if you look here, you can see it's starting to toast, cheese is starting to brown and melt. What we're gonna do is just flip it, spray it with some more spray, and let it go for 5 minutes at 400, and then we're gonna do one last flip and melt some cheese on top of it. But for now, we're just gonna carefully turn this over and give it a little flip. You can see the underside's not cooked very much, again, because we have parchment paper down there, and the air was not circulating. So we're just gonna give that side a little spray. We're gonna put it back in the air fryer, 5 minutes, 400 degrees, and then do another flip. The moment has arrived for our final flip of the omelet toast, and whoo boy, that is burnt. Now sometimes this happens, I've found, with bread recipes where the TikTok just calls for too much time in there. I don't think it really needs that much high heat over that much time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust. We're gonna take some cheese, we're gonna put a little bit more cheese on there, well, a lot of bit more cheese on there. Why not? And we're gonna cook it for maybe just another minute or two at 400 degrees, just so the cheese melts, because the bread is fully cooked, and I have to imagine the egg and onion and tomato and all that is fully cooked through. So let's give it maybe 2 minutes, 400 degrees, and get this bread out of here before it's totally burnt. And everything seems ready to go. Now we've got a big bubbly mess here, but looks pretty good. Can't complain too much about eggs and cheese. And put it down here, and let's take a little cross-section cut here. I mean, not bad. Got some melty cheese, got some egg and some vegetables. All right, now you can top your omelet toast with whatever you want. I like hot sauce. That's what we have in the office right now. I mean, that's exactly what you would expect. It is actually a pretty good breakfast. It's really tastes like an omelet. I like that the vegetables have a little bit of crunch to them, but they're fully cooked. The egg is fully cooked, and cheese and bread, I mean, some of the finest creations on earth involve cheese and bread. I would say definitely make this. I think you could really cut down on the time that it's in the air fryer. I personally wouldn't even use the parchment paper. I don't mind cleaning up a little mess, and it would probably cook in like 7 minutes total without the parchment paper. But yeah, definitely make it. Really solid, really easy breakfast.